So, welcome everyone to our self care and service practice in the love, peace, and harmony field. My name is Laurie, and I'm very honored to be here. I am a psychologist by profession. However, I am serving in the capacity of a love, peace, and harmony field coordinator and representative, where we get to share this wonderful field with others. And our focus is self care and service practice. And I did want to make a short disclaimer that although I am a psychologist by profession, I am not offering, this is not a substitute for medical or psychological or mental health advice. It's just for general information. And we're hoping that you can find this helpful. So if you do have any questions or concerns, please make sure that you always consult with your own physician or mental health or healthcare provider. Okay. So with that said, let us move to what we will be doing today. So today we are on this topic. Usually we were doing some of this neuro, uh, science and how it can help us with our self-care and service. And so I've been working from or using a bit about the book from last week. We talked about Dr. Tara Swart, uh, who is a neuro scientist and a psychiatrist, I think, by training, and some of the information from that field. So what we're going to do today is do a check-in, how we're doing this week. And then the topic is a neuroscience of manifestation. So she has a book, The Source. I thought I had it with me, but I think I had it. I showed you in the last session. So, but we will do our meditation on the manifestation of self-care and service in the love, peace, and harmony field. And so you can get a better idea of how you can use this for your own self-care and service practice. Okay. So let's go ahead and do our usual check-in for those of you who are with us usually. Oh, welcome. Thank you for joining. So we're just about to do our check-in. So what you can do is just relax and just close your eyes if it feels safe to do so. And do a check-in to see how you are feeling today. How are your thoughts, your emotions, your bodily symptoms or sensations? And you can also do a reflection on your past behaviors or actions for the past week. And again, as we're doing our reflection, we really want to be honest and not judge ourselves. The less judgmental we can be, the more honest we can be. Okay. So has it been more positive on the positive side, peaceful or happy side, feeling more comfortable, doing loving, kind things, productive things? Or has it been a bit more challenging this week for you, feeling a bit more stressed or negative or irritable, so, or had some pain or discomfort? So, wherever it is, just notice it. Notice how it feels in your body. And again, there's no judgment, and you do not have to attach or non-attach to this. We're just wanting to be aware so we can go to the next level and we can take care of ourselves. Okay. So these are just signs for us to, hey, pause and see where we are at and think of something that can help you get you back in balance. So this is a wonderful way that you can develop a process for self-care. And it starts by awareness. Okay. So thank you to those who do this weekly with me. At least once a week, you have this opportunity to check in. And maybe you can do it more than that in the future on a daily basis. Okay, so we'll talk about the neuroscience of manifestation. And so a lot of times we hear manifestation in many contexts, and it can be in like a spiritual sense or a very esoteric of like, oh, manifest, like magically appear. But Dr. Tara talks about, and many others in this field talk about that there is a science to this as well. And it's just not wishful thinking. It is a focused neurological process, and it involves several systems, including one is a reticular activating system. And this is like the brain's filtering system. So you do not have to memorize this, but I just share this to help you know that by doing this, you are doing something to your brain, which also does something to your body, and also in terms of your perceptions and how you bring things in. So the RAS, or the reticular activating system, is like this filtering system, and it can decide what information you consciously notice. So when you have this clear intention, this system, the RAS system, filters in opportunities that align with that goal. So, for example, if your intention is to create more peace, right, in your life, your reticular activating system starts noticing more peace for options, languages, and people that support this goal. So it can tune in to things. I remember when I was pregnant, right? All of a sudden, I would notice all the pregnant people around me, right? Because, I'm thinking about my pregnancy, my baby, which I never before. So this is that system help, kind of allowing me to see these uh, options and people around me and things that would be good for pregnancy, right? So similar to that experience that I had, when we have a goal, we can reset that so we can pinpoint that in our environment or see that. There's another system, the DMN, the default mode network, and they may describe this as the dreaming or the daydreaming part of the brain. So it's active when you reflect, visualize, or when you're not focused on external tasks. So when we do our love, peace, and harmony meditations, hopefully we can access this part of the brain. We've talked about it before as we calm our brain and we go to different brain waves, like the alpha and then the theta. This can be activated. So when you visualize a loving, peaceful, and harmonious future, during our love, peace, and harmony field meditations, this DMN can help encode that future as neurologically familiar, making it more accessible. Okay. And the third that they talk about here with the neuroscience of manifestation is the Hebbian learning and mirror neurons. Some of you may have heard of the mirror neurons. In psychology, they talk about that as well. And we've talked about this concept, neurons that fire together, wire together. So I think in several other of our self-care sessions, we've discussed this phrase. So again, in review, if you pair a vision, like a vision of yourself, like you having greater service to humanity, with a powerful emotion like love, joy, service, right? That has this positively charged, higher charged state, your brain starts wiring those states together, right? So greater service and this love, peace, and harmony, or joy, service, it can be paired together. And we can do this by singing love, peace, and harmony while visualizing our goals, can wire these messages and vibration of love, peace, and harmony into the emotional and motor centers of your brain. So for those of you who do a lot of love, peace, harmony sessions or any type of meditations, wonderful. You may be activating all of these things that you may not know, but it's helping to make it happen. Okay. So this can actually support you doing all of these meditations. Okay. And so manifestation, so in thinking about manifestation connected to self-care, Okay, so manifestation builds agency and empowerment. Okay, by visualizing good healing, balance, flourishing, and fulfillment of your goals, you're training your brain to look for supportive choices and environments. And this helps with that manifestation process. It makes you more likely to manifest your goal or your vision. Okay. And thinking about manifestation in connection with service. So when our brain is primed to notice purpose aligned opportunities, our ability to serve others with clarity, like love, energy, increases exponentially. Okay. We become a conscious co creator in our lives. Okay. So we will be doing this exercise. We'll get to the practice of the love, peace, and harmony field. So, a reminder for those of you who have been in the field before, but if it's something new, so everything has its own vibratory field, and each of our vibrational fields are connected in the quantum field of the collective. So this is using quantum physics. Okay, when we align with the vibrations of love, peace, and harmony, we not only can uplift our lives, but we can support the uplifting of the world. Okay, so this is both for self care and our service. Okay, so when we sing, we meditate, we connect with the messages of love, peace, and harmony. We're rewiring our neural pathways. We are activating these various systems in our brain to heighten levels of self care, to increase our manifestation abilities, and to also serve and take care of ourselves. Okay. So let's do a meditation for today. And I put it down in this form. So you can be aware of how you can structure your own meditations as well for manifestation. So the first is that we're going to be activating the intention, and that's the RAS system, the brain, where we visualize our clear intention. We then visualize, we do the visualization, picturing ourselves, feeling the emotion. And then we do the embodiment and transmission, which activates the Hebbian learning, mirror neurons. We're going to feel love, peace, and harmony. And then we'll close today. Okay, so I will lead you through it. So allow yourself to just relax and get yourself into a safe space. Okay. And again, if you feel safe to do so, you can close your eyes or you can just look at the calligraphy. And for those of you who like to trace, getting yourself into this calmer meditative state, you can start to trace the love, peace, and harmony. This is a beautiful calligraphy written by Dr. and Master Jigong Shah, the founder and creator of the Tao Calligraphy, as well as the Love, Peace, and Harmony Foundation. Okay, so he wrote these positive messages. And allow yourself to just feel that you are in this field, this love, peace, and harmony field around you. Your body is starting to relax. For those of you who have been through the stress management portion, we've talked about training ourselves to default to this rest and restorative state, or to these frequencies of alpha, theta, to help us with subconscious reprogramming. And today we're activating other neurological parts of our brain, or other parts of our brain, to prime it for manifestation, for a positive goal or intention. So you can think about your self-care intention. Maybe you want healing or transformation in an area. Maybe you have a service goal that you really want to connect with and visualize you serving. Whatever it is, think about your intention and visualize it. and feel that it's like it's a light. It comes through in a message of light with the love, peace, and harmony field supporting you. Okay. So for some of us, we did our check-in today and we noticed what we might need supported. That could be your intention or your visualization. Okay. And now we are going to visualize as we can listen to the love, peace, and harmony. Okay, so I'm going to change our audio settings so you can listen in the background to love, peace, and harmony. And you can, for those of you who know the words, I love my heart and soul, self-care. I love all humanity, service. Join hearts and souls together. And that's like the goal, the intention. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Okay, those are the words. But you can have your own mantra as well. Visualizing your self-care or service intention while we're bringing in these frequencies, vibrations, and messages of love, peace, and harmony. Allowing your body to relax, allowing you to shift in your baseline. And I want you to picture yourself already living your intention. So if you are already healed, like healthy body, healthy mind, maybe behaving in the world, interacting and servicing people with love and generosity and light, with energy and joy, or feeling yourself happy or healthy, really see yourself and picture yourself already living with that vision, that intention. Okay, you want to really feel the positive emotion. Feel like if you've already done it. So many times when you see visualization meditations, manifestation meditation, they have you do this. And now you know why, because the visualization, the encoding of your brain, okay? So you want to really feel that you've done it, your vision. So maybe it's you want financial flourishing for yourself, right? A lot of people use finances in their manifestation goals. You want to imagine that you've already achieved it and think about that positive emotions, how you feel. Allow the sensories, you to feel the sensory, the smell, the sights, the colors. So this is an opportunity to really hone that part in. You really want to feel that positive emotions, that joy, that light, truly believing it's here. Okay. And see yourself just living, that you're working purposefully or that you're healthy, you're working out, or eating healthy. So again, feel yourself that you've already achieved this. For example, like this positive self-care lifestyle. Eating healthy, balancing your time with work and exercise, socializing with others, feeling happy, joyous. And you can do it as specific as possible, so you can do it one bit at a time, right? So you can really get that part. So if you focus on healthy eating or regularly meditating or exercising, see yourself doing it, see yourself happy in this space of love, peace, and harmony. And we're going to utilize this field. Okay, this is a love, peace, and harmony. We have these powerful high frequency calligraphies that carry this love and light and messages of love, peace, and harmony. Imagine that it is supporting you, and this light of love, peace, and harmony is coming to you, into your body, throughout your body, and you're feeling happy and healthy. And just by feeling love, peace, and harmony, you're in this positive space because you are living a healthy self-care lifestyle. You naturally send this message to those around you, influencing others in your space, which is automatically serving them. Again, this is the mirror neurons connection. As we, for example, when we calm down in a heated situation, they will try to mirror us and can also calm down, right? We want to do the positive rather than the negative and get worked up with them, because that happens as well. But we are training ourselves to be in love, peace, and harmony. So one, things around us, we are attuned to love, peace, and harmony in your vision around you. So people who are loving, peaceful, harmonious, kind, we can start attracting that. We can see them out. We are more predisposed, or we're training ourselves to connect with those opportunities. And our brain to then create, as life happens around us, we have this love, peace, and harmony opportunities or ideas of how we can deal with situations. So feel love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Breathe in that light. You can imagine it going to your brainstem. That's where it activates the RAS, reticular activating system, to the cortex, but also into your heart center and your lower abdomen area. So in many traditional Chinese practices, we talk about being grounded in the lower abdomen, heart center, where we keep a lot of messages, heart as the receiver. So feeling the heart going in could be, again, brain, stem, heart, and lower abdomen. Messages and light of love, peace, and harmony. Again, feel yourself already living your intention, your goal, healthy, happy, serving purposefully, energetically, and loving it very joyfully. Again, feel the love, peace, and harmony, message and light flow through you. It flows through the vision that you have. Again, you are preparing for manifestation, harmonizing, aligning yourself, your brain, your heart, to carry out and have your goal, your intention, bring that into fruition. Again, as you're listening to the music, the words, these can also be a cue to love, peace, and harmony, to your goal, your intention. just allow, we're going to just move into quietness and silence and visualize your brain, your new brain, sparkling with these connections of love, peace, and harmony, this positive image and visualization of your goal or your intention, knowing that it's there, knowing that it's already happened, having your brain align with your vision more and more, cueing your brain, training your brain, prepping your brain. So see your brain sparkling, full of light, full of that, the joy of your intention, your goal, full of love, peace, and harmony. And we can just say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'd love to see if anyone has anything that they want to share of the activity. So I'm hoping that you're feeling better today. Gregory wrote in the chat at the start of the session. Hopefully the meditation can calm you down from when you're feeling rushed or worried. And if there's any other sharing, we'd love to hear from you. You can either write in our Zoom chat, or if this is a recording, you can do the... Oh, go ahead.
Hi, Laurie.
Yes.
I'll just share a little bit.
Mhm.
I was seeing a lot of lavender or purple light, and I'm not sure what that means. If you could share with me if there's a meaning to that, and then it changed to white light or golden light. And then we sang Love, Peace, and Harmony.
Oh, wonderful. So congratulations, Irma, that you're able to see light. So seeing light or visualizing light is really wonderful. And it can be different colors of light. In Dr. Master Sha's teachings, he does have different frequencies of light that, he usually starts with golden light, and then there's like rainbow light, purple light. Uh, some traditions really do white light, which is a combination of colors. Master Sha talks about crystal light. So it can be it's all good, right? If it's like light, it's all good. So, and that could be wonderful frequencies to help you kind of change. So that's great. And that might be activating also certain parts of your brain too that can that can visualize that or can see that, with your in Master Sha's teaching. He's a spiritual teacher. So there is the spiritual channels that he talks about opening. So, for those of you interested in that, you can join some of our other classes that we talk more about those things. So for those of you who are open, but that's wonderful. So congratulations, Irma. And maybe you can also share how that felt for you. I mean, seeing the light. That's the part, right? Seeing it and then noticing how you feel. So for those who may not see or have a hard time visualizing light, it's okay. What we do is as we continue these practices, you may too then be able to visualize and then sometimes just see like Irma did. I remember working with someone who couldn't see anything. It was really hard for them to visualize. And then after a while, the light would just come. And it was similar, it was purple, like yours, Irma. So congratulations, wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, great. Thank you. So for those of you, the next steps, I wanted to just share really briefly. I know it's end of our time, but it's great for us to, continue. If you found this or any of the sessions that we have, feel free to continue to learn and work on these, and you can follow up with some of the resources. For those of you who are interested in some of this, you can contact me. I can give you more information. We also have more love, peace, and harmony field sessions that you can, again, train your brain to hone your brain and prep it for manifestation. We have meditations with my mother on Mondays. We also have a lot of different videos on our YouTube channel. And then we have a next level calligraphy field that we use. It's on our free wellness evening on Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m. Hawaii time. We usually try to post the recordings on our YouTube channel, but it's really nice to be there live if you can. Sometimes we do demonstrations and so forth. So it's a very powerful evening. And if it's a lot of information we're giving you and you don't know where to start, please feel free. We also offer a complimentary 15-minute session from our team at Satori Family Wellness to help get you started, to offer you some personalized support. And of course, contact your healthcare providers if you need more assistance. As we said, this is for general information. And although, someone of our team are in the healthcare professions, we are not serving as your therapists. We are, here as helpers or facilitators, teachers for your journey. Okay. So, and for those of you who have been inspired and maybe did visualizations on your service journey, you can share this QR code. It leads to the Love, Peace, and Harmony song that we've played, or the instrumental version of it. It can also lead to a link that you can donate. So again, thank you everyone for being here. And remember, self-care is service. Increase your self-care to increase the quality of your service. So I do want to thank all of you again for joining here, and those who may be also on Facebook. I hope you will join us again next week for another session. And thank you again, Irma, for sharing, and others who have joined us. We'd love to get more feedback. We do have an evaluation form that you can share, maybe what is helpful, what we can do to improve. And if you have certain topics that you want us, or challenges that you are, wanting to address in our self-care, we can try to accommodate that. So, because we just have a few of you right now. So please feel free to share with us what is helpful for you. Okay. Thank you. And we're gonna say bye to our live streamers, those who are on Facebook. Thank you for joining. Thank you for those on YouTube. Thank you for joining. And I want to say my goodbyes personally to those on Zoom. Aloha.